Today, we're shining a light on breast cancer awareness. 1 in 8 women will develop it in their lifetime. It's a disease, if caught early, the survival rate is high. Joining us with more is Tom Castaneda with South Texas Health System. Thanks so much for taking the time today, Tom.
Thank you for having me.
So you just heard me say that the survival rate is high if caught early. What are the numbers?
That's right. When you look at the survival rate for breast cancer, if it is caught early in stage 1, the 5-year survival rate is around 99%. So that is a very high survival rate. Even if it's caught in stage 3, that is about a 93% survival rate for the 5-year survival rate.
So the first step in fighting this disease is getting screened. It is so important. When should women get a mammogram?
Well, the first thing you have to do is have a really serious conversation with your doctor about your family history with breast cancer, because that can alter exactly how long and how often you should get a mammogram. But in most cases, 40 years old is when you should start screening for breast cancer. And then from there, you should go every year or every other year, depending on that conversation with your doctor and your risk factors. And you should get one until about 74 years old. So from 40 to 74, you should be getting a mammogram at least once or twice a year, depending on your risk factors.
And you should also be doing monthly checks at home.
Exactly. It's really important to do those breast care exams at home, making sure that you are checking for anything. You should know your body, and if anything doesn't feel right, you should have that conversation with your doctor. If you feel a new lump, if there's nipple discharge, if there's anything that just does not seem right, that's when you really need to talk to your doctor.
It's also important to note that men will also be diagnosed or can get diagnosed with breast cancer.
That's right. This year alone, there will be about 320,000 women who get breast cancer, but there will be about 3,000 men who will be diagnosed with breast cancer this year. In a man's lifetime, the risk is 1 in 1,000 men will get breast cancer in their lifetime. So it is common. I was at our Think Pink parade this weekend and spoke with a former classmate whose father had breast cancer twice and had to have a double mastectomy. So it is possible for men to get breast cancer, and men should also pay serious attention, especially if they have any family history of breast cancer, ovarian cancer, prostate cancer. Those conversations really need to be had with your doctor.
What should they be doing?
So it's same thing. You should be doing the same checks that you would do, that a woman would do. You should also be checking to see if there's any unusual lump that you feel in your chest, in the breast area. Have that conversation with your doctor. But we should all know our bodies, whether it's from head to toe. We should know if something doesn't feel right. But when it comes to breast cancer, paying close attention to the chest area obviously is really key.
And all month long, STHS is offering special pricing for mammograms. Give us the details on this.
That's right. So we offer discounted cash pricing on our mammograms throughout the entire month of October. And if you even book in October, we're extending it through November. But you can get a 2D mammogram for $100, and you can get a 3D mammogram for $155. Now you may ask, what is the difference between a 2D and a 3D? The 3D would be appropriate for someone who may have more dense breast tissue. So that is an opportunity there to get a bigger, better picture of the breast so that you get a clearer view of it.
And where should people set up an appointment?
So all they have to do is visit our South Texas Health System website. They can go to southtexashealthsystem.com/think-pink, or they can call our registration line at 388-2190. It's super simple. All you have to do is call and say you're calling for the Think Pink special.
All right. Thanks so much for joining us today and sharing that important information. And again, we can't stress this enough. Fighting breast cancer starts with getting screened. STHS is offering those discounted screenings all month long. For more information, visit southtexashealthsystem.com/thinkpink. We'll be right back.